button right here. So,
Yep.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Coach Marshall from the More Than the Coach podcast. Tune in weekly for live interviews, great content here on the More Than the Coach podcast. Peace.
What's up, y'all? What's up? Welcome to the More Than the Coach podcast, and this your boy Coach Marshall. And tonight, I got a special guest with me. Y'all see him sitting right here next to me. I got the man of the hour, Mr. Alton. But let me say Coach Alton Puncho Sanders. So, Punch, welcome to the podcast, man.
What's up?
Hey, man, first off, man, I'm going to give a little brief rundown on them so people that don't know you, or they've been under a rock somewhere, man, get to find out about you.
Yep, true story.
Right now, Coach is currently campus security for the Saginaw Public Schools, and he's also Bridgeport Varsity Girls head basketball coach. He runs a successful AAU program for over 20-some years, right?
23.
23 years, I figured that. ADS Express Youth Organization. He works with boys and girls in our city doing major things, y'all. So if you got some young ones that want to learn the game, it's an honor for him to come and work out with him. Hometown, Saginaw, Michigan. Of course, you know alma mater of University Knights, BV, Sweet Blue and White, and he also attended the University of UTEP. Personal goals is to continue to live a healthy life and create generational wealth for his children and grandchildren. His professional goals is to continue to help the community and the children and keep them being successful, and to give hope and believe in their dreams. His hobbies, family, basketball, shopping, cooking, and traveling. And he do a lot of that, for real. And his achievements so far is graduating from high school and college and playing at the collegiate level. And he also has 2 state championship rings. Is that coaching and playing?
Yeah.
Because you was, I know 2012 you was assistant with Saginaw High.
Yeah, I was with Coach Taylor.
Yes, sir. So congratulations on that. And Coach just love helping get kids in college. And tonight, y'all, I got the honor to sit down and have a brief conversation with Coach Punch. He took time out of his busy day. Normally here in the gym and you hear balls bouncing, but today, you know, we made some time for the More Than the Coach podcast. So with that, what you been up to today, Coach?
I've been chilling, man. Just actually with the kids, trying to make sure we stay focused on what we got going on. They get ready. A few of them getting ready for the Gus Macker.
Okay.
So I've been trying to teach them the rules and the way they play that, because the 8 that's playing never ever played before. So
Okay.
it's new to them.
That should be good.
They was trying to get in the gym. The girls was trying to get in the gym, but I put it off on Gabe. Told them Gabe had the gym
Oh.
tonight. They didn't understand how we could come to the gym.
Oh, man, you tell them I owe them one, man. I appreciate it. I figure the best way to have this podcast is in the gym, bro.
Right.
You
At
know?
home.
Yeah, at home. This man Coach Gym. It's Bridgeport School Gym, but this man Coach Gym for real, though. Y'all all know that. So, man, you already talked about you've been coaching over 23 years in the city, man. And I'm going to be first to tell you, you know, it was because of you I got started coaching AAU.
Mm-hmm.
My son came home, talked about all or nothing back then.
Yeah.
And he was like, Dad, we got to get a team to play against them. And I was like, man, I ain't getting off into all that. But we got into it, we started, and, you know, besides the High and the Hill, I think All or Nothing and FOH had the best games ever.
I don't think it's a bigger rivalry. I mean,
That's
around
true.
here, I actually, since you threw a tournament at the BV Center, I can't, unless you can remember, I don't remember it ever being a bigger rivalry around here. I mean, we even had the Flint Detroit thing. I don't know what they was thinking when they
Yeah, I
came
don't know
down
what they was
75. I
thinking.
just didn't get that part. But
No, we handled that business.
the rest of these guys, I take my hat off to them. They try.
They tried.
But
That's true.
nah, it won't never be like us.
No, it'll never be that. It'll never be. You know, and that's one thing I got a kick out of watching you this year with the young boys, man, starting ADS up again. And it just made me think back about how we used to have the gyms rocking. I'm going to tell you, I had two memorable moments against All or Nothing. One, we had a scrimmage at Salvation Army.
Yeah.
And it was just supposed to be our teams.
Right.
And the whole city showed up.
Yeah.
You know, I never forget that. And then the other one, we played each other in Lansing.
Yeah.
And it was basically like who's who of high school was on either your team or my team.
Right.
And everybody in Lansing couldn't understand what was going on.
No.
But Saginaw ran it and we held it down and we competed. And I think them was some of the best. And then a lot of people don't know, me and you got together and combined the team and won the national championship.
Yeah,
too.
we went and took care of business.
And we went and took care of Ben big time.
What they don't understand neither, that Saginaw High team was 90% our kids.
That was.
That we groomed from the ground up.
That's right.
Between Weber Central, FOH, All or Nothing.
Mhm.
That was us. They won't never give us no credit
They'll
for it, and I
never do
get it. We,
Yeah.
we won't never ever get it a credit. And I don't want it.
I don't want it
I
because
don't
we
want
know. And them kids know.
But they can't erase what we was.
No, they can't do that. They can't do that at all. You know, I remember watching other gyms and seeing high school coaches from Saginaw all around wanting to talk to you or talk to me about so-and-so, and it was cool.
Right.
You know, but, I mean, times has changed, though.
Yeah.
Times have changed. So what do you feel about our youth today when it comes to our basketball in the city, or any sports, to be honest with you?
Here's my take on it. If we all would stick to the script and stick with helping the kids around here, I think it'll be much better. What we do is everybody want to do it until you really have to do it. I didn't want to coach boys again. I was cool with it. The only reason, coach, to be honest with you, I'm back in the game is because of that little guy came in the door with me. Had he not came, I wasn't getting back in it.
Okay.
I was cool with the girls, but my son that passed away has two sons. And I had a lock-in and they were playing. And I told them the same thing I actually told my son, who's deceased now. And, you know, if we're going to do this, we're going to do this the right way because I can't have you out here and the first thing people say, oh, that's Pancho grandson. He don't even know how to play. Now, we can't do that. So if we're going to do it, we're going to do it the right way.
Exactly.
And shout out to his mom. May God bless. I love her. She called me, was like, yo, Dad, you got to take him. I'm like, let's roll, you know. And I asked him what he wanted to do. I wanted to get a feel for what he wanted to do.
Exactly.
And he like, Dad, let's put it down. I'm like, okay. And I started out, Coach, you was in here, I had 5 kids.
Sure
5
did.
kids turned into 30-something.
Yes.
Now it's like, okay, now I'm in trouble.
You had a camp going on
Yeah.
that time. I'm like, wow. You
We
know.
just sit here, you know. Big shout out to Gabe, man, because we probably the only school that opened up the gym.
Only.
And, you know, and without no hassle.
Yeah. You see,
You
we
know.
in here now.
No, right. You know what I'm
no.
saying? No
Yep.
superintendent on our backs.
That's right.
No nothing, and it's all love. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? It's like, as long as you keeping the kids out the street,
Exactly.
that's what they're all about.
Yep.
You know, so that was my focus for getting back in it. You know, and I wish we can keep it in Saginaw. You know,
Yeah.
I hate the narrative of we got to move out of Saginaw to be successful. You know, you got people now, they quick to jump on Facebook, get your kid out of Saginaw. It's violence and crime all over the world.
All over.
I was in Chicago last week. It was 3 people got killed. Not in Chicago. I was on in the suburbs.
Yeah.
What do that mean? I mean,
Exactly.
it goes on everywhere. It's just not broadcasted. You don't see those people in Chicago, Atlanta, New York broadcasting. Get your kids out of New York. We the only people that do the English.
Yep, that's true.
You know, we are down our city to the fullest. You
That's
know,
true.
take the events you guys went to this weekend, the Gospel Fest, and then Twan Comedy
Yep,
Show.
the comedy show.
You
Beautiful
know,
event.
we won't support that, but let somebody have a party.
Yeah, they do.
You cool with going to it,
Yeah,
but you don't want to do nothing. We just don't want to do nothing positive around here, I'm convinced.
yeah. For the most part, you're right.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
You know, if me and you throw something, we put money in our pocket. They don't want to
That's
support
what
it.
they gonna say. That's right.
They don't understand I work 4 or 5 jobs.
Yeah.
I'm really working 4 or 5 jobs, you know, but
That's one of my questions too, man. I know you're always in this gym, man. Where do you time to find the rest?
that's a good question. That's a good question, man. And that's funny you asked that, man, because I really don't. I feel if I probably sleep 4 hours a day. Even when I'm at home,
Man.
I'm working.
Yeah,
Um,
that's true.
I do got a cleaning business. So when I'm not in the gym, I'm running my business.
That's right.
You know, and
I just vowed to give my all to the kids. Nobody knows. I'm not gonna say nobody knows. I shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
You would have to lose a child
Yeah.
to understand what I have to go through when I look at another kid.
That's true.
And to lose a child, and then you got these kids who's really trying and want to be successful, but you have a dying community that don't really want to support them and help them because of who coaching you.
Mm-hmm.
That means you got to go twice as hard
Yep.
because nobody want to sponsor a kid or nobody want to help a kid, or even so much as give a kid nothing because who you are, not the kid per se.
Yeah.
It's because you play for Pancho or you play for Coach Marshall, or oh they get down on people. I mean all the stuff you hear, you be like,
Yeah, I hear it
wow,
all
like
the
you
time.
really?
Yeah.
Do you really know what I go through?
Yeah.
You know how many relationships basketball done cost me?
Man, for
You
real.
know, and it's like,
Yeah.
what do you do? I just have to keep praying for these
That's it.
people.
That's all we can do. In this profession, man, I tell my wife and my kids all the time because they be ready to snap.
Yeah.
And I be like, look, God built me for this.
Yeah.
We got alligator skin, so we can take all that crap.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they don't know. You
No.
know, even in this situation with I'm going through right now, losing 3.
Yeah.
You know, I hear all the talk, but it's good. I'm gonna build with it like I next. Just like when we started the All or Nothing FOH. Nobody knew them kids.
No.
When we got in the gyms and we worked, and we grind, we taught them. Then, like you said, state champions
Right.
years later.
Yeah.
So, good job, bro.
Just call it the secret.
That's it.
That's what
That's it.
it's the
For
secret.
real. And it's over here at Bridgeport. with
Right,
me and Punch.
right.
Y'all didn't know that. So that's cool, man. So I gotta ask you, since we're talking about the coaching, what are some of your favorite moments as a coach, whether it's high school or AAU?
High school, I was in the same situation you was when I lost my best player.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't one of them coaches to complain. I ain't go nothing. Gabe said, "What you gonna do?" I said, "I'm gonna win."
That's right.
You know,
That's
and
right.
we didn't go 20-0.
Mm-hmm.
But my biggest moment was when I got that freshman in here, and her first night out, she went for 30 and 10.
30 and 10.
30 and 20.
30 and 21.
Yeah.
Remember, I was doing this
You-
coach.
Right, you know, and I'm like, whoa, we got something, you know.
That's
and
true.
I had poured everything I had into her, just making her, hey, we gotta go, we gotta
Yeah.
go, we gotta go. And it was like, yeah, we right here now, you know. And then when you got people that support you like you and Gabe and the positive feedback, it's like, hey, you right there, you knock it on the door. You know, you just one player away. You go to believe in that.
That's
like,
right.
I'm just one player away. I'm just a guard away. And
That's
once I
right.
get that guard, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know? That's one of my moments. And then the other one was just actually getting my grandson
Mm-hmm.
and seeing him. Like he plays so much like his dad.
Wow.
It's scary.
You know when he walked in the door, not to cut you off, first thing I did, I said, damn, what's up? You look just like me.
Exactly.
He look just-
He
I was
act
like-
like he.
Wow.
And
That's-
so when we on the road, it's like, it's always a laugh when we with him because
Yeah.
he's the funniest kid you can meet.
That's
And
cool.
He don't even try to be funny.
But it's just him.
It's just him.
That's all right. That's a blessing, man. I know you're going to do great things with him.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
For
So
real.
he want to play football. Now I'm like, bro, like, okay.
Uh-oh. Got to hook him up with James King.
Yeah,
You
that's
know
who over in middle school.
that? Yep. No, he going to the middle school?
Yeah.
Coach Shane got that job.
Okay.
Yep, but I know James King be doing training with the youth
Oh,
football. Yep, so.
See, we get our youth football field used.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so most definitely. So I'm gonna ask you 5 words, man, and you let me know what comes to your mind when you hear these 5 words. First one, basketball.
Love of the game.
Family.
Love your family. Very supportive of my family.
Love.
Love others. Love people. You gotta have love in your heart.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have hatred for people and expect God to do great things for you, regardless of what people do to you and how they do it to you. You still got to love on them.
Yes, like that. Coaching.
Teaching, fathering. We more parents, and you got a wife, and she understand when you come home, and I think it bothers us the most when we can't save a kid.
Yeah.
I
All the
can't
time.
imagine what Tone going through right
Man.
now.
Yeah, I reached out and talked to him.
And that's my big bro, but I
Yeah.
can't imagine what I can sympathize with that parent.
Yeah.
As a coach, I can't imagine what he's going through.
Since I've been here at Bridgeport, I lost 2 players
Right.
to gun violence.
And it didn't stick because they was like your own kid.
Yep, for real.
You grow a bond coaching like.
Mm-hmm.
I got a girl that didn't play, that averaged 2 points for me. And guess she just got her doctor's degree, and that's the most highest achievement you can have. Cheyenne.
Cheyenne. I've seen that. Congratulations,
So
Cheyenne.
is it about basketball? No, it's
Nah,
not.
at the end of the day, that's why this podcast called More Than a Coach, bro,
Yeah,
because we
yeah.
do more than coach,
That's it.
for real. And I got one more for you on that 5 words, respect.
Respect everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. You have to give respect to get respect, but not necessarily. I don't believe in disrespecting anyone,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't tolerate disrespect.
That's
neither.
right. Because you are a man first.
Exactly. So I just believe in respecting everybody.
Yeah.
Needless to say, some people don't dare disrespect you and go on and think you a
All the time, bro. But you know what? That's why God built us different.
Right.
For real. Everybody talk about being the coach, but until you get in them coaching shoes, it's a rough world.
I just said that the other day. It's so I'm still right now today looking for a JV coach, and then we both looking for middle school coaches.
Man.
I just told one of my parents, I say, you know the funny part about coaching? AAU, high school, you come to the game, it's jam-packed in here, people in here, coaching they butt up.
Mm-hmm.
We done posted 30,000 times about a coaching job.
It don't see no.
You don't want to coach, really. You just want to coach from over there.
That's it.
But
And
then they get in here and don't know nothing.
don't know nothing. Don't know nothing. If I tell them you got the first 15 minutes to get them ready, what you want me to do?
Yeah. But after the game, they got all the answers. If he would have, if he would have, if he would have.
Man, for real.
Get out of here. You
Yeah.
know nothing.
Yep. So I got a couple more questions for you, man, and I ain't gonna take up too much more of your time, man. It's been a blessing and an honor, bro.
Oh, man, I love it.
For real. But if you can talk to your 18-year-old self today, what would you tell yourself?
Oh, good. If I can talk to myself, I would make better decisions, Coach. I'm going to tell you a little story about me. I told somebody the other day, I had my first child at 14.
Whoa, didn't know that.
Yeah, my first kid was at 14, so I would have to go back then. Because the people that poured into me was the people from the South Side. And coming up, I really didn't have no guidance. I had money.
Yeah.
I came on the South Side, and everybody that knows the people on the South Side just kept money. You know, so they pacified me with money.
Yeah.
They didn't have me selling drugs. I never did that. You know, they didn't have me out here gang banging. I never did that. You know, I was always the kid that can go to the east side and the north side and get me a good run in. But I would truly stay focused the way people used to tell me. I played for the great Wayne Reed.
Yes, sir.
And Reed used to tell us all the time, leave the girls alone. And we used to think he was crazy for saying that. And the same things he preached to me, I preach to my kids now, because all that stuff will come if you stay the task.
That's true.
If I can tell myself anything, it'll be just stick to the script, because it was easier back, well, it was harder back then to get to the lead
Yeah.
than it is now. We didn't have the internet and all that, so
Yeah.
you really had to be a serious grind. And what people don't understand about me, I played with all the great basketball
Oh, yeah.
players. I played with Kevin Garnett.
Yep.
I played with Terrence Roberson. I played with Albert Wright. I played with Robert Traylor. I played with Ed Norvell. I played with Desmond Ferguson, Moneyball. I was the point guard.
Yeah. I remember that.
People don't get that. They just look. You know, even around here, people always talking about the greatest basketball player. I'm gonna toot my own horn.
That's
I'm
right.
probably one of the greatest point guards to ever lace them up around.
And I will concur with
You
that.
know, but because I don't be flashing and I torch anybody around me. And they know it, but it is what it
Yeah,
is.
it is what it is, man. And that's true. And since we got this long history of BV, not Bridge, but we're gonna go to our school.
Right, right.
You basketball player. You was part of that 62-0 teams.
They don't get it. Coach, I lost my first basketball game, ex Terrence Roberson. I was in 11th grade. I lost my first ever basketball game in 11th grade. From the kindergarten when Reg Robinson, shout out to him, showed me how to game the game.
Yeah.
I never ever lost a basketball.
That's crazy.
Elementary, middle school, and high school, I lost my first game in 11th grade.
Wow. So I got to ask this then. Give me your top 5 all-time BV. I asked T. Rose, and he was like, oh, my goodness. So I got to ask you now.
Sam Morrell,
Okay. I like that.
Mark Macon,
Okay.
T. Rose, Romont Roberts,
Very smart play.
one of the most,
Very smart.
and Torrey Jackson.
Yeah.
Torrey did it. Torrey did it. Torrey did it. He did it in a new era, but Torrey did it. The smartest basketball player was probably Romont Roberts. I mean, he was a mastermind at running a team. I'm not, and people won't understand because they never seen him play. But if you go back and if we can find his stats, it probably was 10, maybe 11 assists to 1 turnover, if he turned the ball over. And I had to compete against him. He really taught me how to be a musician with the basketball.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He really, really did. But I'm not knocking nobody else.
Yeah.
You
No,
know,
but you know, that's your opinion. And
I was a big Johnny Connick fan, but Johnny Connick was athletic.
yeah, Johnny was athletic.
You know.
Like I was a big Sean Randolph fan.
Yeah.
And then they had another kid, I think his name was John Jackson, on that team on Marknell. That was good. And you know, the great Chris Cole. So
Yeah.
it was a lot. One thing I tell everybody, we had hoopers.
Yeah.
But the reason why I brought that up because I was talking to Nick Cliff's son yesterday. He was in here working out, and I was like, "Man, your pops done went 62-0 before they lost."
Yeah.
The kids didn't want to believe that.
They find it hard to believe.
Man, I said I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna bring it in so I can show these boys
We're
that.
in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
It's right there.
It's in the Hall. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take them on a trip there.
We're in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
It's right there.
right downtown. I'm gonna have to take them, man.
It's in black and white. They can't lie about
Yeah,
it.
they came. USA Today #1 for 10
Yeah.
years in a row. I
Right.
remember that. I was in the Army watching that,
Yeah.
bragging. You know,
It
for
was a
real.
blessing. And again, what people don't understand, we didn't even lose to a team in Saginaw. We lost to a team out of Ohio.
Wow. Who that Toledo team?
Yeah.
I figured
Toledo Scott. I want to say
Toledo Sky,
it
yeah.
was. You
That's
know,
what I figured it was. 'cause
and
that's
we
who
was the
BB
first
played.
team before Michigan agreed to let you travel and play. We was the first team to do it.
No way.
You know, and Reed had his way about doing things. Shout out to Reed.
Yeah, he was a legend. Actually, Reed ran me out the gym, and I never thought about basketball again. I stayed. I went to one of them
Summer
summer camps, that Blue Pride.
16-hour
Lord
Blue
have
Pride
mercy.
camps.
I don't know how y'all did that stuff, man.
And in the winter gym didn't have no windows.
Yeah, and then see a basketball for 2 hours.
Yeah, the first part of practice was all
I
right.
went and rode the bench on the football field for the next 3 years.
Nobody understood. We went to practice at 6 o'clock in the evening and got out. Arsenio Hall was on.
Yeah, that was crazy.
If you tell somebody that, they'll swear to God you lying.
Yeah.
No, we practiced for 4 hours.
I can't keep these kids more than 2 today. They'd be in trouble. Four
Right,
forwards,
right.
man. So, man, one last thing. What advice would you like to give to our youth today, man?
Keep striving for greatness. What I would tell these kids is get somebody who really care about you. Coach, I think we done took the care out the game. It
Yes.
became so much,
Yeah.
it has became so much of a show of who can get the shoe contract and the sponsor deal or the prep school. It's no more love in the game. So it's all about money, and I
Yeah.
get it. It's a business now. It's not.
That's
Cliff
true.
said all the time, you know, this is a business, and I get that. It is a business. But what about the kids who just want to play the game for the love of the game?
That's it.
You know, everybody's not going to the NBA.
No.
You know, everybody's not going overseas. It's 1% that's going to make it. But what about the other 99% that's still trying to work it out? Love on them.
That's right.
Some kids use this as an escape.
Yes.
You
Because
know,
the home life is
yeah,
crazy.
like all jacked up.
Yeah.
You know how many pair of shoes you done bought, how much clothes you done bought. You know how many times Joey done crack your head, boy, for going in that bank account trying to help somebody else kid.
For real.
You know, so that's what it be all about. It
Yeah.
don't really be about basketball.
Yeah.
It be about if I can save this kid life,
That's right.
maybe this kid gonna remember me
Yep.
for saying that. And one thing I told you in your locker room, I'm gonna give you your flowers now, because I'm on the front line with you,
Yes, sir.
and I see it. Nobody can't tell me nothing. I see it. I see what you go through. I see how it works, and I see the kids when they call you and coach, and you know, even the kids that, you know, just up and leave, and then they'll come back.
Yeah.
You know, I just had a kid come here the other day, was like, man, it's crazy. I want to transfer. I said, don't do it.
Mm.
What you transferring for? You know what, coach, thank you. And it's just, you know, sometimes kids just want to know you care.
That's it.
And that's what I would tell
That's
them.
it.
Just be the coach who care.
That's it.
You know, I had and I'm not going to say no names, but I was paying my consumers the other day.
Mm.
And the guy said, hey, coach, I've been looking for you. I'm not hard to find. Hey, man, you think you could help my son get in school? And I'm saying, yes, coach, can you help me?
That's a
I
whole
made a
nother
phone
story.
call right there. Here
Yeah.
you go. Put him on the phone, put him in touch with the coach. He got to try out the same day. That's what it's about.
That's
I
what
don't
it's
care
about.
what school they go to.
Nope, not
You can
at
go
all.
to Saginaw, Arthur Hill,
That's right.
Newville, Swan
Swan
Valley.
Valley.
I don't care, man.
That's right.
I love every kid the same.
That's right.
So because I love every kid the same, I'm willing to help any kid that, you know, want to advance themselves for real.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's about, man. That's why we get into this.
Yeah.
That's why I named the podcast More Than the Coach. 'Cause
Right.
We do more than coaching. Yeah, you might see us on the sideline, but y'all don't see behind the scenes.
No.
They don't see the blood, sweat, and tears that go into it, the late night phone conversations, tearing our cars up, taking everybody home.
Right.
You know, they don't see that.
They'll bash the hell out you, though.
Oh, yeah.
They'll bash
They'll
you.
bash you. You know, we both ain't no good, and a lot of people are.
Not here in Saginaw.
Nah, but you
They
know
love
what?
us everywhere else.
Everywhere else.
They don't. They hate us here in Saginaw.
I'm just kicking it with some Detroit coaches. Actually, I'm gonna have Coach Ward on the podcast next week.
Okay.
Martin Luther King. Them guys get nothing but respect down there.
Every time you go there,
Every time. That's why I can't wait to get to B camp.
they only hate you here,
That's it. That's it. But
You
we
know.
still love their kids.
and they don't even know why.
Don't
I
know.
guarantee if you ask a person, man, why you don't like that man?
Yeah.
Man, I just don't like him.
Yeah.
You
Yell
don't got a
too much.
concrete reason.
Ain't got nothing. I ain't hit your kid. I ain't beat your kid.
You care too much.
Yeah. You know. It's all good though.
Yeah.
Because we do it for up there. At the end of the day.
That's where the
We do it for
blessing
God,
comes
bro.
from. That's
For
where
real.
the blessing comes from. I mean, it's plenty of times I had to call times. Shout out to my pastors and be like, yo, bro, like this ain't it. I'm ready to close the door.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be like, hey man, what God tell you to do? I'd be like, bro, God did. Every time I turn around, you talking about what God said.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna get back to it.
That's how my wife did, because I was sure ready to walk away.
Well, you know, I'm gonna tell you, like you told me, everybody got a call, and this is ours.
That's it.
Regardless of how many times we want to hang it up. you
That's
know.
it.
Big
Right.
shout out to my baby Shaq and Joy, because I love coming to the game, baby, because they get it popping. If anything gonna happen in here, boy, they ride. It is what it
They
is.
be on it.
Yeah, refs it on.
I'll have to turn around and say, stop, can you give me a text? Real
Listen,
shit.
they go crazy.
Yeah.
I be loving it though. You know,
Yeah.
listen, them our biggest supporters.
Man,
We don't
our
got
family.
nobody else in here
Yeah,
supporting us.
our family, my brothers,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
my supporters, you know. So that's what keep us going, though,
That's
man.
it.
But Coach, it's been an honor, man.
I appreciate
It's a
it.
blessing. No, it's for real. It's long overdue.
Yeah,
We've been talking since season 1, and now we made it happen. But
true,
it's all in right timing, though.
true.
Yeah. So once again, y'all, I want to thank Coach Alton Puncho Saunders for coming on the More Than the Coach podcast, live in the Bridgeport Den. As y'all see, we like to call it the house we built, you know, because when we first came, it was just a red floor.
True.
And now you look
True, we
around,
done changed some stuff up, and
Yeah,
we got
change.
pictures all over
Yeah,
there.
it's
know.
beautiful now.
Yeah.
Yep. They're adding the shot clocks next week, I
Yeah.
guess.
We got brand new baskets. Y'all see the baskets
Oh,
behind
yeah,
us.
y'all see
Y'all know
them
how
back
it's
there.
going.
Yeah, gonna be a lot of points scored too, boys and girls. So y'all come check us out here at Bridgeport. But hey, we're gonna get ready to get out of here tonight. I want to thank y'all, thank all my sponsors, D Media, Baldwin Multimedia Group, and as well as Beautifully Just Being Me, hair and oil, beard oil. Know I gotta get that support or I'll be in trouble.
Right.
Mhm.
I need to buy some of that. My grandson said, hey, Granddad, I need my hair to grow. I said, don't worry about it. I got you.
There she go. Yeah, you got your bottle order right there. So, you know, hey, well, we appreciate it again, my brother,
No problem.
Anytime you want to get on and talk, maybe we'll have to get Kim in here one day and start getting that media training for her.
True. Hey, big shout out to my baby Kim. You know, Kim